Can't see my lap, so you can't see my butterfly diary. It's beautiful. There's a flower on it. Yeah, I've been kind of journaling all my changes in this diary that I've had since I was 10. There's so much shit in this. My handwriting used to be so nice. What the heck? Damn. I just accidentally opened up to a really sad page. We don't look back in the diary, we only look forward. My name is Tyler, and this is my voice 3 months on testosterone. One of the first changes I noticed at the beginning of this month was my shirts are starting to get too small. I always have had to stretch out the hips and leave the shoulders, but now I'm starting to have to leave the hips and stretch out the shoulders, which is a really, it's a really great turn of events. Definitely prefer that. And just shirts in general now, if they fit me perfectly, pre-T are small on me now. And my arms, I haven't really worked out in the past few days, so they're looking pretty skinny. But when I do work out, they look great. And my shoulders look nice, and if I flex my chest, I can see the muscles up here moving. Can't really see any muscles down here moving, because titties. But the muscles up here, I can see those bad boys. And I will see the ones down here later, after top surgery. Towards the middle of the month of October, I started to get called sir over the phone. Because of my job, I'm always on the phone answering orders, and I haven't been called ma'am once in half a month. Actually, almost a month now. I haven't been called ma'am in almost a month. It feels great. Not being called ma'am feels normal, I mean obviously, but being called sir is so euphoric. And I don't know how to explain it besides pure euphoria. It feels so nice, so right. It just feels comfortable. That's the better way of explaining it. It feels comfortable. Like, if you're really, really cold and you step into a hot shower, that's what it feels like. Along the lines of my shirts getting too small, my binder is getting too small, which sucks. Because, I like breathing. Breathing is pretty nice. I do it frequently. But it's getting hard now. So I have to wear my work binder normally. And then, because I'm wearing my work binder normally, if I haven't had time to wash it, I smell like sweat and egg rolls. It's not the best smell. But I mean, hey, muscle, I guess. Looking on the bright side, my rib cage is getting wider and my shoulders are getting wider. So that means, yes, the binder is getting smaller, but I'm getting bigger. Taking selfies has been really strange recently because my face has changed a lot since pre-T, and because I've been taking selfies for literal years, I got very used to what angles look good, and because my face is changing, those same angles don't look the same, so it's very strange to me. My brain doesn't quite register what's going on, so it just looks weird. While it might look nice, I need to get used to my face, which is nice. It's changing. I'm not used to it anymore, which is really nice, because when I look in the mirror, I'm like, hey, who gave me permission to look that cute? Because I certainly didn't. I used to wear a boy's 7, which is a women's 9, and I've recently noticed that when I put on shoes that fit me perfectly pre-T, they were a little bit tight, so I can get away with wearing an 8 now, which means I have a whole new world of shoes. About last month, all of my body fat that was sitting in typically feminine parts of my body, like my thighs, started migrating up into my stomach, which made me very self-conscious, but I feel like this month it's starting to shift outwards to my waist, which is really nice because it kind of levels me out. My hips are still bigger than my waist, but it's getting there, which is really nice. And while I don't think my hips have gotten any smaller because my pants fit the same, my shoulders and my rib cage and my waist have all gotten a little bit bigger from muscle and body fat. So they make my hips look a little bit smaller, which I will take. I'm still probably going to get lipo on my hips when I get top surgery if they aren't small enough by the time top surgery rolls around. But for right now, I'm happy with it. And my thighs look great because they're not as big. They look more masculine. They're still nice. They're still a nice size. I didn't hate having big thighs, I just hated how they were shaped. And now they look more masculine and it's really nice. And speaking of thighs, I'm done with everything except for what's going on between the thighs. So if you don't want to hear about that, bye. And if you're watching this for educational purposes, hi, I smell like a boy. I don't smell the same. Dick smells like a dick. I need to get used to that. It's just different. And I've noticed more bottom growth. And, in terms of penises, I'm very small. I've learned to stop comparing myself to cis guys and what cis guys have, because I will never have that. I'm not a cis guy. I'm a trans guy. So I need to look at other trans guys and make comparisons there. I will always have a micropenis, and I've come to accept that. I will never have what's classified as not a micropenis. And that's okay, because from what I've seen, I don't have a small dick. Being on Tumblr, being online, looking things up for research purposes, my dick's about the same size as guys who have been on T for multiple years, and I'm only 3 months. I still got some growing to do. Yeah, that's it. That's all that's happened. I say that as though nothing has happened. A lot has happened. 3 months. That's a big milestone. That's a quarter of a year. And I'm really excited. It's going great. I've never been happier. I've never been more confident. I've been walking around the past few days looking in mirrors like, shit, who is that? 'Cause no one gave me permission to look that cute. And here I am looking that cute. And I love this new burst of confidence that I have. And it's great. I have a theory, okay? My theory is that I was born trans because if I was born this cute, honestly, I would be cocky as hell. God had to make me look like a weird-ass alien thing to humble me. I get that, yeah. And I have a tiny dick, because otherwise I would be unstoppable. Yeah. That's my theory. I have a tiny dick and I looked like an alien for 18 years, because otherwise I would be completely unstoppable. That's what I'm telling myself.